There's plenty to see, there's plenty to do in Miss Caroline's cupboard.
Hi girls, and welcome to your math lesson. So in today's lesson our focus is going to be on estimation. We have tried this before, so we're just revising it to make sure it's nice and fresh in our mind when we move into year 7. Let's have a look at what we're going to be doing today. So here in front of me you can see some items. Now I want to estimate the weight or the length of these items, and the way that I'm going to do that is to use knowledge that I already have. For example, let's take my cup. I want to know the weight of my cup. Now if I'm wanting to know the weight, first of all I need to figure out what units I'm going to use. So how would we find the weight? What would we use for the weight? Would we use centimeters? Would we use kilometers? What would we use? Grams, you got it. Grams or kilograms. Now kilograms are a lot heavier than a gram, so think carefully. Is this going to be in grams or is it going to be in kilograms? Right, so before you make that decision, sit down and have a good think about what units you're going to use. Now, what can help me is to look around for things like this that I got from my kitchen. So here, I just bought a broccoli, and my broccoli, which I haven't used any of yet, keep that in mind, weighed 600 grams. Okay, it said it on the little label. Now make sure if you are using something like this that you haven't already eaten half of your broccoli, because then it will say 600 but it actually won't weigh 600. So this is 600 grams. So I know that I'm not going to measure my cup in kilograms because I don't think it's heavier than a broccoli. What else have I got that could help me? I've got my salt. This is a full salt, 600 grams, so that should weigh the same as a broccoli. And then I have this tiny little spices, it's turmeric powder, and that says 100 grams, and it's got it on the side there. So look very carefully and you'll be able to see 100 grams. Okay, so what I can do is I can hold that in this hand, and then I can hold my cup in this hand. Okay, well it's heavier than 100 grams. Let me pick up my salt. Oh, it's not as heavy as that. So it's heavier than 100, but not as much as 600. So I would say it's about 150. That's my estimation. About 150 grams. Not elephants, not kittens, not millimeters, grams. Okay, so let's move on to something else. This is my next item. I'm going to measure the length of this computer. What can I use to help me? What do I know the length of? What do I know the height of? Me! So I know that I am 164 centimeters tall. So let's think about this. If I cut myself in half, what's half of 160? About 80, isn't it? So that's about 80 centimeters from my waist, from my belly button to my head. So then if I think about this, I could probably fit about 2 of those in there, couldn't I? So that's about 40 centimeters, isn't it? Around about 40 centimeters in length. I wouldn't measure it in meters because it's not even 1 meter long. 40 centimeters. Okay, one more then. I have other items that you might find around your house. You could measure the length of some headphones. You could measure the weight of a phone. I've got a chair. You can try to measure the weight of a chair. I've got a little keyboard here. I can measure the length of that. I've got a settee. What do you think? What do you think, girls? I'm like, what? I think it's about 160. What do you think, girls? Okay, I can even measure using the knowledge that we have in our head already, or things that we can help to weigh around us. I can even measure my door frame. So what you've got to do today, girls, is to make a lovely little grid. Pick 10 things in your house, okay? And you're going to write those first. Then in the next column, you're going to tell me what units you're going to use. Centimetres, metres, grams, kilograms, litres, millilitres. And then finally, you're going to give me your estimation in the last column. Take a little picture of that, or you can do it online and send it to us on Google Classroom, and then we will feed back to you online. Okay, girls, if you have any questions, please re-watch the video first. Then you can ask your teacher. Good luck, bye!